Hey, what's up, sports fans? It's Yankees Jets fan 71 back here with another video. Just wanted to show off a couple of gets from the week. Let's start off right away with this 2007 Upper Deck Black Premium Bat Barrel autograph by Mark Teixeira. It's a number to 50. This is for the Teixeira PC. So thrilled to have this in my collection. The Teixeira PC's got growing. I'm also just added a folder to my Facebook group, to my Facebook rather, and I'm going to be posting pictures of the Teixeira PC there. So if you guys want to check out some of the other Teixeira stuff I have, pictures are being uploaded as we speak. So just go ahead to my page if you haven't, if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, look me up and just throw a friend request and I'll add you. Next up, made a deal with Tanner Jones, um, who actually, if you could see right here, he wrote this book, which I picked up, and I cannot wait to start reading this. This will be my next read after I finish reading the David Cohn book that I'm reading, um, which is actually a very interesting book. I do have to hurry up and finish reading that book before I have to bring it back to the library. So hopefully within the next week or two, I could start on this book. And he did sign the book for me. Um, but the main thing I bought for him was this 2002 prototype from Fleer Greats. It's a Reggie Jackson through the years, supposedly a dual patch card. As you can see, the patches would go right there. The back is blank. This was from a sheet that was acquired after the bankruptcy of Fleer. Tanner, I think, either got these cut up or someone cut them up because there was other cards on the page. I believe this is what he told. I believe is what I heard from him on this, but had to have this for the Reggie PC. He threw me a really good price on this, and I jumped on it and bought the book at the same time. So I am just thrilled to be able to add this to the Reggie PC. It's a unique item. I don't have very many unique items in my Reggie PC, but this one is unique indeed. I am following the actual card on eBay, so I could hopefully display the two together at some point if I get the card. I also got this book. It's a classic baseball cards, the golden years from 1886 to 1956. A friend of mine on Facebook, Arnie, had told me about this book. I'm actually interested in expanding my Yankee cards and going into more vintage baseball cards. I know nothing about like the tobacco cards. There's a page of the 1887 Allen Ginters. I'm just going to go through this quickly. I'm not going to really give a review on it, but I was interested in checking out cards because I want to get some, Highlander cards and some older Yankee cards in my PC. And Arnie suggested this book along with the two top books. There's a Topps baseball card book from like the 50s to the 80s. There's two different ones. One stops at 1 year, one goes into a little further, and there's one for football also, which I'm watching both on eBay. This book is humongous. This is going to be a great, great reference tool for me, not only to help me decide which cards I want, but just to learn about the history of baseball cards in general. And as a collector, it's something you should know is the history of what you're collecting. I mean, I do it with my bobbleheads. I have my bobbleheads books, and they show me, bobbleheads from the 60s and this pretty much in the 70s. And didn't have one for baseball cards. So I just had to get the book, these Cracker Jack cards. I remember Topps put out the Cracker Jack series with the more modern players, and I want to say 2003, 2004. I have those, but I don't have any original Cracker Jacks. So hopefully at some point, I could add a couple Yankee Cracker Jacks or Highlander Cracker Jacks, as they probably were at this point. But yeah, I mean, this is an interesting book. I really can't wait to give it a whirl, take a look at it, and just learn about the history of baseball cards, man. Because that's what it's about. You know, I can continue to collect modern stuff. There's a ton of modern stuff, but I'm a true Yankee collector, man. I want, and it's even got a page for about the Yankee Dynasty, man. Look at that. I'm a true Yankee collector. I want to collect as much Yankee stuff as possible. And doing so, look at that Babe Ruth right there from the 1924 W515 cards. I would love to add that into my collection, but you know, Ruth is expensive, Gehrig's expensive. I will pick up what I can pick up and try to expand the Yankee collection as much as possible. Look at that Gehrig right there. Beautiful card there. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a total blast just checking out this book when I can. I got the Goudeys over here. I mean, I think having Goudeys in anyone's collection is like a must. I mean, Goudeys is one of those famous cards that people just know, collectors know. There was that Babe Ruth one. It's one of the more famous cards, I believe. And I'm just gonna have fun just reading this book. I can picture me waking up on a Sunday morning early, having my coffee, and just thumbing through this book and just deciding what cards I want to go after. Yeah, Lou Gehrig from the 33 DeLongs. Beautiful, beautiful book. This is a great book, man. I am just so thrilled to have it. Guys, if you can get your hands on this book, I highly recommend it. Classic Baseball Cards, The Golden Years, 1886 to 1956. It's written by Frank Sloan. It's forward by Yogi Berra. This book is pretty much out of print. I got lucky on the price on these because these books generally go for about 40 bucks higher on eBay and Amazon. I found this book for $10 because the condition's not the greatest. So I don't care because I'm going to be reading it. I'm not going to just, hold on to it. I'm just going to read this book, and it's going to be used as a reference tool for me. So that's why I picked it up in the condition I did. If you don't mind the condition, you can find it for cheaper. Jump on it, guys. Anyway, guys, that's my video for today. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave all comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys at another time. Remember, guys, card family for life, SA. Peace.